Hi, I'm Zia, and welcome to Saxon Wrap Up. So, with all the political drama that's been going on, I thought I would just kind of talk about President-elect Trump and just kind of go through his beginning and kind of talk about some of his policies that may change soon. So, he started with his father's real estate business, and which he branched off to his own business, and now it's like the Trump Group. And he was on The Apprentice, which is where he got most of his fame. He's married to Melania, which is his third wife, and he has 5 children: Donald Trump Jr., Eric Trump, Ivanka Trump with his first marriage, Tiffany Trump with his second marriage, and Barron Trump with his third and current marriage. So he has kind of talked about a lot of his policies. One of the one that's most important to me is his views on global warming. He has very obviously denied global warming, and he wants to cut the Paris Agreement, which would kind of end any and all focus on global warming. He wants to kill the Clean Power Plan, which puts a limit on the amount of emission per power plant. And on Twitter, he said, "The concept of global warming was created by and for the Chinese in order to make the U.S. manufacturing non-competitive." And that's crazy. It has nothing to do with what's happening with global warming. The carbon dioxide levels are at record-breaking high amounts at 400 parts per mil, and it's ruining our environment. It's because carbon dioxide acts as like a blanket in our atmosphere, and all of the buildup of the CO2 is like making this big blanket that's heating up our earth and causing ice caps to melt and causing, oceans to rise and like environments to change. And the fact that he wants to cut all of these plans is gonna get rid of any and all hope for our earth. And once all of these environmental problems start building up more and more, we're gonna see loss of land because of oceans. We're gonna see loss of ice caps. We're gonna see a mass extinction of different species. So this is super not good if you look at it from literally any point of view. And his foreign policy plans, he has kind of made a very rocky relationship with China, which is one of our major trading places. He plans to put very steep tariffs and put a lot of restrictions, and that's going to really hurt us with our trading and our economy. So again, it's not good. And again, with foreign policy, due to his seems hatred for Muslims and Mexicans, there's going to be a lot of rocky relationship between Muslim countries and Mexico. So a lot of things are going to change in terms of relationships, foreign relations. And the last one I'm going to kind of go into is his gun control policy. He wants to remove the gun-free zones in school and military zones, which is really scary to me. If guns are allowed at schools, I predict there's going to be a lot of more violence in schools. Like just the other day, there was a shooting at, I can't remember, it was a college, and luckily no one died except for the shooter. But those kinds of, the restrictions on schools with guns are put in place to try to avoid stuff like that and try to make things safer. And when guns are allowed on campuses, whether it's a university or a high school or any school, there's going to be an increased risk of gun violence in them. So I hope that with all the things that are going to change when Trump is sworn in, I hope that people stay safe, and I hope that people do their part to protect the earth that we have. And as cliche as this sounds, it is the only earth that we have, and we're not going to go to a different planet and restart there. This is the one that we have, and we need to protect it. We need to make sure that it's here for us to live on. So that's just food for thought. I'm Zia. Thanks for watching.